You're live with BlaakTones TV.
Michael Jackson was the number one entertainer ever.
James Brown.
No.
James Brown.
Not close.
Oh,
To me,
who's the
James
number
Brown
one?
was the greatest. He missed the entertainment. You know what I'm talking about?
You go anywhere in the world,
James Brown.
Michael Jackson would sell out in a heartbeat.
Yeah.
Overnight.
I got to give it to him.
Anywhere in the world.
Before there was a Michael Jackson, there was a James Brown.
That's fine. I'm not taking away from who he was or when he was, but it's like entertainment. Like Michael could dance, sing, write songs, movies, like perform. There's levels to it. James Brown's nice though.
Yeah, Michael became a worldwide icon. You know
Worldwide.
what I mean? Yeah. It was beyond music.
Yeah,
and I think that's what put him at that level.
So,
you know, you could take somebody like Michael Jackson, and you could look at it like, where are those Michael Jacksons are now? Is what this music scene has turned into. It's like there are nooks and crannies of Michael Jacksons that you got to know somebody in those subcultures to say, now that dude right there, that's Teddy Swim. I was like, who is that?
I think it's close.
I mean, Teddy's pretty legit.
I think
he does.
Yeah, he's nice.
He's got some lungs.
He's nice. I think Bruno Mars is pretty up there.
Yeah, Bruno's up there. Yeah,
they won't ever give Chris Brown his accolades after Rihanna stuff, but he's up there like super far.
Chris Brown?
Yeah.
But Teddy Swim came from nowhere. I learned about Teddy Swim from. I learned from Teddy Swim from a guy out in Abilene, Texas, was down here in San Antonio.
Chris Brown, the closest thing we have to Mike. Let the culture tell you. As far as production, singing,
I see where you're coming from with that, but I struggle with that one.
Why so? I think if he doesn't have he's so much farther if he doesn't have the Rihanna incident.
Oh, for sure. He would have did a Super Bowl and everything by now.
Yeah, for sure. Have you seen anything from his performances on his tours?
Dope.
He's a dope performer. And
I agree. He puts on a great show.
Yeah.
But I mean, when you say he's the closest thing to Michael, I can't see it. And
okay, who's closer than Chris Brown?
To Michael?
What? Yeah.
I mean, you'd have to look at someone that's probably outside of R&B. You know, you got like people like Bono.
Prince is right there at the same level as Michael.
No, but see, Prince was like...
I'm going to say this before I get off. I didn't know that much about Prince. I went in deep dove into Prince. I don't understand how these motherfucking people compared him to Michael Jackson. It's not close. It's not close.
I don't see that as comparison.
It's not close.
They're at different levels.
And Prince made. I couldn't even get into his records. I'm not gonna lie. I tried. When I deep dive into Mike and then I deep dove into Prince, I'm like, I think maybe because they were both newer at that time and it's so easy to put them by each other. Because like being accepted at that time into the culture and stuff, but it's not.
As far as the level, he's not near Michael. I wouldn't
How
say
many instruments did my Prince
It's insulting.
master?
It's insulting.
Michael Jackson was
insulting.
Bing.
Michael Jackson was the next move after the Beatles.
Do what?
Yeah.
After the Beatles, it was Michael Jackson. That's how it went.
You said the Beatles are first? Above Mike?
No. He said after Michael Jackson took over that level after the Beatles faded out.
You still got Elvis in there.
I don't know about Elvis. Well, he has his own level, but he was nowhere near.
Nah, Elvis ain't Michael Jackson either.
No.
Wait a minute.
Elvis nice. He's great.
To white folks, maybe.
Elvis might compete with James Brown.
Come on, man. And then you not only talk about that, but then you go worldwide again. And he didn't have the access that Michael had.
But the thing is, who, Elvis?
Yeah.
You're crazy. The thing is, a kid today, I seen a...
You know Elvis is your hero.
I seen a 3-year-old to 5-year-old kid in my barbershop singing and dancing Michael Jackson. I'm talking 7 generations after his passing. I haven't met a person to play me an Elvis song.
And you haven't seen that on Elvis?
I have not met a person play me Elvis. Name. I don't
And
know
you haven't
Elvis
seen
records.
that about
Name.
Elvis? You
Name
still
or
got
Elvis
little
record.
kids still doing Elvis, man. What kind
Name
of
the
heartbreak
still
hotel
Elvis
food
is a
did you
costume for
follow,
sure.
man?
He's a costume, but I don't know no Elvis records. I don't know nobody still dressing up and singing and trying to imitate his dancing styles.
Unless you're in Las Vegas.
Exactly.
All right.
I was about to say that.
I
Unless you're in
already
Vegas.
got a bottle. I already got a bottle on bet. I'll bet you a bottle too now.
About what? What's the bet?
We're gonna deuce it up right now, man. I mean, okay. So you're saying that the newest generation, under 10 years old, let's just say under 10 years old, they're not doing any Elvis. Is that what you're saying?
I'm sure you can. If I go
Not in
Google
the
it, I can find
masses?
somebody, but it's not on the level of Michael Jackson. I'm talking about on my everyday passing and interactions with people. They don't even mention
my
Elvis.
hood.
I think you should do this. Turn your little body around there. Get on that computer right there, and check out and see what gold records Elvis Presley did, and hits, number one hits that Elvis Presley did. And we ain't talking about no Beatles.
See,
Yellow Submarine bullshit.
I agree with Beamer when it comes to the question he had. Can you name an album Elvis has put out? And I can. Not without looking it up.
I gotta check out. I see y'all.
All right, Kate. But when it comes to Michael, I know Off the Wall. I know Thriller. I know all that stuff. It's just automatic.
Yeah, but you're saying, I mean, he did a lot of number ones that.
I will say it says Elvis holds the Guinness World Record for most gold, platinum, and multi-platinum awards with close to 300 individual certifications for the albums and singles. But we know why Elvis is why he say. But
and there's a lot of controversy with Elvis when it comes down to where he got his music and where he got his moves and everything else. So I think that plays into it.
Yeah, I mean, he goes all the way back to Big Mama Thornton, and he still goes back to I think it was
so
Chuck
for the black
Berry.
community.
Chuck Berry,
there.
Chuck Berry.
Yeah. They were, I think, weren't Chuck Berry and Elvis friends or something like that.
Chuck Berry tried to say he started something. I mean, Elvis tried to say he started something. Chuck Berry started.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I mean, you think of some of the stuff, like I said, if you go all the way back to some of the blues, like Big Mama Thornton, Elvis pulled some of that Big Mama Thornton out, and she.
Well, he made a name for himself off of that type of music.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, absolutely.
And is it
Michael did not do that?
A certain demographic wasn't going to support the people already making the music.
Well, a lot of people wrote his music. Is what basically when it comes down to.
Yeah, but people that had position of power or want to push it can relate to what they see.
Yeah, I mean, when you go back to it, Michael Jackson, Prince, like I said, I mean, Prince he mastered all these instruments. He created a lot of people,
and that's dope. Artistry, I mean, that's cool. Like you better record, produce, and mix and master your own music. I understand it. I've been through the process, so that's cool. But
he's not a worldwide entertainer.
Yeah, perform like to people that care about the artistry. Super dope, because even Eminem produces his own stuff sometime before it's cool, but I think people do that because they like to do their own sound. It's not for kudos points. I mean, he bragged about it for kudos points, but it's like, it's cool. The people listening to it, it's a sell point for your core fans. Like, oh, Jay-Z didn't write, Lil Wayne didn't write. We care about it, but as long as the music good, I don't care. As long as no one else ain't writing it for you. But I'm a hip hop person. The general masses of the girls in the club don't give a damn who wrote the record. I know it's Drake singing it and it's good,
Yeah.
That's all that matters.
Well, like I said, man, I mean, Prince was all over the world too.
Prince ain't Mike, man. Let's look up Prince. I'll have to see Prince versus Mike numbers. Just probably
no, you ain't even gotta look it up. Prince is not Mike. No. Prince has his aura of his own. It's a totally different style of music he does. And he doesn't
Mike
do it.
goes over 500 million. Prince is at 150.
Do what again?
Mike over 500 million. Prince is at 150.
So
record sales.
Okay, on record, and I can believe that.
Mike is the
believe it.
I can believe even when they compared. I was so the audacity. I promise you, I just found this out this year because I've never been at the Prince. But even when I went to go watch him and stuff, I'm like, oh my god, like this is what people like. cool, whatever. But
at that time, it was a big thing.
Thriller to Purple Rain?
No, you can't compare that.
Insulting, bro. Insulting.
You can't compare
I went back and
I
don't even know what record on Purple Rain I like.
I'm still, when I lived Thriller, you know, me, Chuck Jones there, you know, we lived Thriller, Off the Wall. We lived,
and they still living today.
All that, and then you know that was our culture, and we were like right there with that culture, and so it blew our mind when we were at that age.
I have to say, I mean, the Purple Rain album, to me, I don't compare that. I can't compare that to Thriller, but I can say that is one of my favorite albums. We grew up with that, and
absolutely.
But when you talk worldwide influence, Prince is nowhere near.
No, but he was still right there.
They just compared him because he was the next closest thing to what Mike was doing. But I don't think the level of...
I can't agree with that.
I mean, I have to agree with him on some points, you know. Yeah, Michael is like top tier, even with all the allegations, you know.
Yeah.
Now, as far as Chris Brown, I don't know. You know, he's but I think that's his generation.
No.
I think that's his generation, though. I get it.
You know,
but I don't see that.
I like a couple of little things that he does and everything, you know, with his voice and stuff.
The same way, I can't come up with any of his album, you know, names or anything like that. So, but that's a different generation from us. When he was out, I was listening to his singles and watching him perform. Yeah, of course, I'm like, he's a bad motherfucker. But you know, he's been caught up in a whole lot of shit. Like even in the last couple of days. He pleaded guilty for some kind of fight or something over in Europe.
Yeah, so, well, I mean, there's all sorts of stuff. He can't ever shut his mouth up and stuff. And he gets caught, you know, swinging on a female,
but he will still get $1,000 photos from these hoes out here. So it's kind of what the hell.
Level up your style with the official Black brand Live Snapback. Featuring a bold embroidered design, a classic flat brim fit, this snapback is the perfect way to support the show.